Hello, and welcome to a new Project Zomboid Apocalypse series. So, what we're gonna do is start a brand new Apocalypse game. And we always play Apocalypse game mode. We've never played Survivor. I think we just played Survivor once, and then it seemed too boring, and then we just went back to Apocalypse. So, we're gonna play Apocalypse game mode. And then we're going to start in Beldroth KY, which is where we always started. We're really good at this city. We know everything about it. We played recently. We cleared the entire city in 7 days again. So we go through the entire city and just clear the entire city in 7 days if we want. We know it that well. So now we work on the skill tree here. So what we're going to do is just quickly build the skill tree. This is going to be a different skill tree than we did before, so it's a little bit more refined. But generally, what we do is you start with level 5 fitness, level 5 strength, then you start with 80 weight. So what we do is we take unfit, we take weak, and we take very underweight. So we start with level 0 fitness, level 0 strength, and level, very underweight. So we start with 60 weight instead of 80. And if you're looking for a good skill tree for Apocalypse game mode, this is a really good one. If you can learn how to play the game with 0 fitness, 0 strength, very underweight, you'll have 30 free points to spend on positive traits here. So what we're going to do is there's a few more negative traits. We'll just pick those out here quick. We got a weak stomach. We got prone to illness. We're looking for slow healer. And I think that was pretty much it. These were all the negative traits that we usually take. So slow healer, it's just if you get bit by a zombie, you're gonna heal slower. So if you just don't get bit, this will be like 6 free points, which we need for a skill tree. Pro to illness, if you get bit by a zombie, you're gonna become a zombie faster. So just don't get bit by a zombie. Then that's gonna be 4 points here. Then weak stomach, if you eat uncooked or rotten food, you're gonna get sick, so just don't eat uncooked and rotten food. Then all these negative traits here, we can pretty much re-earn them in the game, or they don't really affect anything. It's like these, if we get back up to level 5 fitness and level 5 strength, and if we regain the weight back, then these 3 negative traits here for the 30 points, they essentially just disappear, and then we're just left with these negative traits at the end of the game. So these ones we don't really, they won't really bother us, but we do need the extra points here. So eventually that's where we're gonna be at. Now we have 51 points to spend on positive traits here. So what we're gonna do is just go to speed needed, cat's eyes, dexterous, fast reader, outdoorsman, wakeful. So all the 1 cost and all the 2 cost traits, we usually pick them. They're really cheap and they all help out. And then we'll go down here with probably the best one, which is keen senses. Where's keen hearing? Here it is. Keen hearing. If you're looking for a skill to make the game really easy, you can get a keen hearing. What this does is the number one thing that'll kill you is a zombie will sneak up behind you and you won't have time to react, and then he'll just bite you. So what keen hearing does is it gives you a larger view distance like behind you. Like if a zombie's coming to sneak up behind you, you're going to be able to see him a lot sooner, and it's going to give you a lot more warning, and then you're going to be able to react to him. So after we started using this skill, I think it's like one of the best ones in the game. This thing increases your survival rate tremendously. Like the one thing that'll kill you, this thing just eliminates that. So if you're looking for the best trait in the game, keen hearing's like one of the best traits to get. And then another one is nutritionist. So what this does is when you're going through the game, it'll show you the calories of all the food. Then like all the food that you cook, it'll show you the calories of all the food that you cooked, which is really helpful. Like if you go to the gas station or something and you find like chocolates or licorice or gumdrops, or if you find like a bunch of like apples and bananas and cabbages and carrots and stuff, or if you're fishing, you want to see how many calories the fish has. fish has really, really good calories. So nutritionist, it's the other one. I think it's like the second best trait of the game, probably. And then we still have 30 points here to spend, right? So just go with maybe, I guess we'll go with a fast learner. Everyone says it's like the number one trait. We never pick it because you're going to level up your skills anyways. All it does is just give you some extra 30% EXP, so you level up 30% faster. But actually, since we have so many points and we were looking at the skill tree, there wasn't too much else to get. I mean, low thirst is pretty important too. If you get this thing, you don't have to worry about water as much. So I mean, without this thing, it's just fine. You don't have to worry about water. It's really easy to play just like that. But if you get this, you have to drink half as much water. So this is another skill trait that just makes the game easy mode. Pretty much everything's easy. You don't have to worry about water as much. So we got all the easy traits here, I think. I think another thing, maybe just because we have more points left over, I think Lucky. Lucky's actually pretty good. It's like whenever you're going around the city and you find a house, there's a chance that rare zombies could spawn inside the house, or it could be a barricaded house, or there could be a zombie with a large backpack, or there could be a rare zombie pack that like spawns on the map. Or when you're looting dressers and everything, there's a better chance to find better backpacks. So it's really good for just finding better loot around the map. So you might as well just get that. It's 4 points. That one's really good too. I think graceful and inconspicuous. These things don't really do too much, but it's pretty much in between graceful, inconspicuous, or thick skinned. In our last skill tree, we did choose thick skinned. But as we found out, it's like if you never get hit by a zombie, this thing's not going to do anything anyways. Like, it does double your survival rate. Like, if you get attacked by a zombie, there's a 25% chance you're going to die. But with this thing, it's like a 12.5% chance. So this thing will double your survival rate if you get attacked by a zombie. But if you don't get attacked by a zombie, you can switch this thing out for graceful and inconspicuous. They don't really do much. It's like you'll make less noise, they'll see you less often. They actually are pretty good. We've been playing with it. The zombies, they do notice you a lot less. Like if you find a pack of zombies, maybe like one or two of them will come and then the rest will just stay there because they've never seen you. So I mean, it doesn't do much, but at the end, we have these extra points here that I think, what did we spend the 6 points on here then? Organized. Why did we never pick this one? This is like one of the best traits too. This thing increases the container capacity of everything. So it's like all the containers of the house, like the cupboards, the dressers, the fridges, the bookshelves, they'll be able to hold more things in them. They'll have more inventory space. And your backpack will have more inventory space, and your fanny pack and your vehicle will have more inventory space, and all the seats and in the back seat. It's pretty much just allows you to store more things everywhere around the map. And I think that was all of our points here. Everything on the left-hand side is pretty much just +1 to skills, and it might give like a EXP multiplier bonus to them. Yeah, everything on the left-hand side is just you get plus cooking, plus first aid, plus foraging. So nothing on the left-hand side here that we have left is important. There's like a light eater that doesn't really do anything. So there's no positive traits left to pick at this point. And for negative traits, we usually pick short-sighted because all you have to do is wear glasses to negate it. But if we actually don't pick short-sighted, like with this skill tree, we don't have to actually pick this thing. We're looking for something to remove, and if we remove this, we don't actually have to wear glasses everywhere we go. So that's another quality of life update from our skill tree before. Usually we'd have to always wear glasses, but now we don't have to wear glasses. Since our new updated skill tree, it's a lot better than before. It got unfit, very underweight, weak, slow healer, prone to illness, and then weak stomach. That's all the negative traits. by the time we level up our strength and fitness and regain our weight back, these 3 at the top will be gone. So we'll just be left with like a slow healer, prone to illness, weak stomach. And then after that, we'll have Speed Demon, Cat-Sized, Dexterous, Fast Reader, Outdoorsman, Wakeful, Graceful, Inconspicuous, Lucky, Nutritionist, Fast Learner, Keen Hearing, Low Thirst, and Organized. So that's what we're gonna have after we regain our weight. Like the first thing is we're gonna be regaining our weight. That's gonna be the easiest thing to do. So it's gonna get our weight back. Our first objective is to regain the weight, and then our next objective is to get level 5 strength. And then fitness will be the hardest to level up, but we'll be able to level up eventually. And then this should be our skill tree, like 1 to 2 months here. So let's put these back on here. If you're looking for a really good skill tree for Apocalypse game mode, this is a really good one. I recommend it if you could learn how to play the game with level 0 fitness, level 0 strength, very underweight. You be able to use this really good skill tree here. So I think in the next video we're just going to do 1 full day. And it's just going to be 1 full day with this skill tree.